Do the recording. Hang on.
Oh, recording in progress.
Fantastic.
Here we go. Welcome, everybody. My name is Susie McCrae. I'm a proud global founder for a company called OnPassive. And today is our Let's Bless Our Loved Ones webinar, where you have been invited by someone who really cares about you to hear about this business called OnPassive. And so sit back and enjoy. After the presentation, we'll be opening up the chat and also doing Q&A for our guests. We'll also let you know how you can get a copy of today's presentation. And like I've said, this business is for everyone, whether you have experience online or not, it doesn't matter. It was created and built for all of us to be successful. So no worries if you don't quite understand everything, that's okay. Just sit back, digest everything, and we're here to help you on your journey. So I'd like to introduce our presenter today, and after that, I'll be hiding myself and doing the slides in the background. We got the one-woman show here with Red Redfern. So Red Redfern is with us from the United Kingdom. Red has a wealth of knowledge about OnPassive. He's been involved with it for 3 years now, and you'll hear from him. He's a chef and he loves this business. He's seen other businesses. He does a great presentation. You're going to enjoy it. So without further ado, I'm going to give it to Red and get my screen ready. Go ahead, Red.
Thanks very much, Susie. And for all the guests and founders here at the moment, I shall disable my video, guys. That's not because I don't want you to see me. It's because my bandwidth where I'm at the moment is quite low. And what I don't want to do is to sound like that echoey person that you sometimes hear on the internet. So Susie's going to be doing the slides for me, and I will be running you through this presentation. So we'll just wait for Susie to bring the slides up.
Yeah, just hang tight a second. I just gotta, it kind of was there and then it wasn't there. So hold one moment. I'll be there momentarily.
That's fine. It just shows how live we are, which is always good.
How live we are. And yeah, hang on one second. Let's share the screen. There we go. We're cooking with gas now. We'll go to the second one. Can everyone see that?
Yep, you're good. That is fantastic. Okay, guys, well, welcome, especially to the guests. You're here to have a look at this opportunity, which is called OnPassive. Specifically, this is for the founders position of OnPassive. I always like to try and relax people before we get going with the presentation, just to ease your nerves and to give you a little bit more insight about OnPassive. As Susie said, we are 100% legal. It was first registered all the way back in November of 2018 in Orlando, Florida as an SSL company. And subsequently, it's actually also been registered in Hyderabad, India in January of this year as a limited company. This gives us the legal right to operate on the internet anywhere across the globe. It's exactly the same license as all of the major players have. We are no different. Just as a side note as well, guys, the onpassive.com domain name has been registered for 10 years as well. So we are a serious business. We are completely legal and legitimate. And this is what is going to stand us apart from many of the stuff that you've probably seen before. Another question I get asked on many, many occasions is, can I actually make money with OnPassive, Red? And the answer to that is, yes, you can. Whatever your financial desire is, it is available with OnPassive. And not only that, it is also available for anybody else who joins with you or after you as well. There is zero qualifications and anybody can do this. I'm a chef at the end of the day. I caught the vision 3 years ago of what OnPassive is going to do, not only for me as a founder, but also for the internet space and the customers thereafter. So how do we actually make our money with OnPassive? Well, quite frankly, we are looking for founders at the moment to join us on this journey. But we will, when we launch to the world, which is scheduled for this year, we are going to be a customer-based business where customers come in, they buy our digital products and services, and we as founders get a commission from these people. So I'll explain to you now what this founder's position is about and how it's all going to work. So sit back, relax, and I hope that you take as much of this information in as possible. So what is it you're going to learn from this webinar today? We're going to have a look at what OnPassive is, the person who's in charge of OnPassive. We're going to look at the OnPassive products and why we actually do need these products and services right now on the internet. We'll have a look at why become a founder and the benefits of this founder's position. And at the end, we'll have a look at how do you get started as a founder within OnPassive. So what exactly is OnPassive? Well, we are an informational technology company that has artificial intelligence woven into every single one of our products and services. We have brick and mortar assets. What does that mean? It means we actually have not only an online presence, but we also have a physical presence as well. As it says, as I said there, we are a complete online marketing internet solution that will give you, the founder, and all our customers a done-for-you platform to operate from. As I said, we are a physical company. Here are two of our offices. There's an office on the left-hand side there within that building for our CEO and a few staff. This is where he first started. And this building on our right-hand side is our main office and technical hub in a place called Hyderabad, India. This is 6 stories. We have taken this on a 10-year lease in December of last year. It's been completely refurbed to a very high standard. And this houses all of our technical staff, technicians, developers, support staff, and everybody that we need to have an online presence and to develop all of our products and services. At the moment, we're between 500 and 600 strong. This will be rising by the end of the year to around about 1,000 people. Now, just a little bit of a background about Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the high-tech city of India, a bit like the Silicon Valley in the States. And our CEO wanted to have a presence there. Many of the big names within the internet business have got names there. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, just to name a few, all have a presence in Hyderabad. The reason they have a presence there is because the Indians are masters at technology. They are the best of the best. And our CEO and founder wanted to have a presence there so we could actually recruit some of the best people in the industry to then go and build our products and services. Every single one of OnPassive's products and service has been built from the ground up, and artificial intelligence has been woven into every single one of them. They can be used individually or they can be used integrated alongside each other seamlessly. No other company has ever done anything like this online before. And as you can see there, it's all been referred to a very, very high standard. So who exactly is our CEO and founder? It's his birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Ash Mufareh. He is our CEO and founder. He is the visionary. He is the guy who came up with the idea of OnPassive. He's a family man. He's got a wife and 2 lovely boys. He's got over 20 years of online business experience under his belt. He has been extremely successful, not only personally to the tune of millions, but also for other companies. He has developed many other products for them to use as far as traffic and recruiting is concerned. And he is regarded as one of the best in the business at recruiting and driving traffic. But there was always something that was eluding him. He's very, very good at it. But one thing he couldn't do was replicate what he does to the 97% of people online who think they can be able to make some money online. So he decided that he wanted to do something different. He had this idea of how to give everybody, that is you and I, the normal person on the street, the person who's got no qualifications, a fair shot at making a residual income online. He had this great idea. He went around looking for a company that would facilitate his ideas. He couldn't find one. And then with the backing of his wife and his family, he decided to do it himself. And for him to be able to do that, He got himself a Master's of Informational Technology and E-commerce at MIT. He went to Harvard for a short period of time, specific to learn about online business creation. And back in July of 2018, OnPassive was first born on the internet. So before we get into the OnPassive products and services, let's have a look at what OnPassive is going to do for you as a founder. So OnPassive is a 100% automated, done for you solution. This means it is a completely hands-free thing that you do not have to know anything about online. So you're probably thinking, well, how is it automated, hands-free, and I don't have to do anything? Well, the reason is because we will physically be paying the company to do it all for us. Now, what I'm presenting to you here right now is the founder's position. Now, this founder's position will cost you $97 US. Okay, that is a one-time out-of-pocket payment. With OnPassive, we actually pay twice out of pocket. Once to become a founder at $97, and the next time you will pay out of pocket is to activate your account on our global launch, which, as I said at the beginning of this presentation, is targeted to be this year, 2021. And that is going to cost you $250 US, or there or thereabouts. Might be a bit less, might be a bit more. But as the only two payments that you will make to OnPassive out of your pocket, from there on in, you will be paying OnPassive out of your profits that the company will generate for you. So there is no recruiting or converting of leads because the company will do it all for you. They will also guarantee targeted traffic to your business. And what is your business? With OnPassive, because we are paying the company, they will give you a domain name and a website that will have all of the products and services of OnPassive on it. They will market that domain name and website for you by themselves. And if a customer clicks on your link and then goes on to buying one of the OnPassive products and services, guess what? You then get a commission from that. As I said, we are looking at the founder's position here right now, but when we launch to the world, we will be a customer-based business where OnPassive will be bringing customers in to use our products and services, and you as a founder will be getting commissions from these customers that come in. So it is completely automated. We pay the company to do it for us. They get the leads, they get the signups, they get the customers, and they fall into your customer base once that is done. It's all 100% automated, hands-free, and you do not have to do anything about it. And they use it by using proprietary technology developed with artificial intelligence at its core. They will always, and they also manage all of our customer support. So you don't even have to know who the customer is because the company take care of it for you. All the tools you need for your success, and every accessible within one login. So that is everything underneath one umbrella, all done for you in one place. And it is completely, totally self-funding. What do I mean by this? Once you pay those two out-of-pocket payments, that's you done. You do not have to pay out of pocket again. OnPassive will then be physically paying you as the founder to use our products and services. So let's have a look at just 20 of these products and services. Now, before I get into these, at any time, guys, at your leisure, you can pop over to onpassive.com and you can have a look at these products and services. There's 20 here, and we estimate by the time we launch, there's going to be around about 50 or thereabouts, okay? So you can peruse any of these, have a look at the descriptions, go into the FAQs, etc. So you get a good idea of what these products and services are. Now, every single one of our products and services are in high demand. They are digital viable products. That means that people are actively using them right now, to the tune of around about 4.5 billion people right now use one of OnPassive's similar product and service. It is a massive market. Now, let me give you an idea of what some of our products are going to do. The top left-hand corner one here is Academy. This is our e-learning center. This is where schools, colleges, universities, businesses, individuals will be able to upload their courses, curriculums, any training modules, etc., where guests and school children, etc., can all go to view and do their curriculum all in one place. Anybody can put a course on there, and you can go there and you can do that course. OnPassive itself will give you a completion certificate, but if you are a college, university, or a school and you have your own certificates, then they will give you one for completion of that course as well. Another one of our products is OConnect. This is our multimedia suite of products, a bit like Zoom, what we're using now, except for it's highly advanced. It has better visuals, it's easier to use, better interfaces. It has drag and drop facilities. This means that at the moment we have a main screen in front of us, but if I want to drag a chalkboard, for instance, if you're a teacher and you want to chalk something up, you can do this with OConnect without losing that main screen. If you want to put a chat box in there, you can do. Just drag and drop it in. If you want to bring a video over there, you can just drag and drop it in. And it has super easy shareability. But the main thing, what OConnect is going to revolutionize what we use with multimedia, is it will have 57 main languages translated live when somebody is talking. So I'm talking to you right now on Zoom. You'll be able to click a button and select which language you want to hear that in. Can you imagine the capabilities of what this is going to do on the internet? Governments, schools, businesses will all be flocking to use this product because nobody else has this capability. With OnPassive, like I said, we have built every single one of these products and services from the ground up, and we have integrated it with artificial intelligence. We can also integrate this with Academy. OConnect and Academy work seamlessly together or individually. Every single one of our products and services has this amazing ability. And we are going to be taking a massive market share of many of the big names out there. So who are the big names? We all know them off by heart because they've been around for such a long, long time. It really is time for a new kid on the block. We are fed up with Facebook. We use Google, Gmail all the time, GoDaddy. All of these names here, okay, have been around for a long time, but they haven't got the technology behind them that we have with OnPassive because we are developing it to be used individually or integrated. But one of the main reasons people will be coming to us for OnPassive is because of our price point. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't pay any money to use any of these products and services. It's all free. I don't pay for Facebook or to search on Google or to use Zoom or use a Gmail. It's all free. So I ask you this question, why are they all multi-billion-dollar companies? Quite frankly, my friends, because they monetize their products and services. OnPassive will be doing exactly the same. They will be monetizing everything to do within our products and services. But you as a founder will have the ability not only to help monetize that by getting the commission from the customers that use the products and services, but also because of the advertising that OnPassive will be doing on your behalf. But the best of all is, as a founder, we will be paying you to use these products and services. Now, I can't remember last time I searched anything on Google and they paid me to do it. I just renewed GoDaddy with my domain name. I had to pay them, but they will be paying you to use our services, plus a lot more. One of the things that is going to be revolutionary about OnPassive is this thing called targeted traffic. Now, Charles Asong here, okay, he has a very good analogy of targeted traffic. Now, for you to understand what targeted traffic is, you have to know what that is in a modern form right now. Now, if we all remember the offline form of targeted traffic, what was it? It was called advertising. So I'll give you an example of what that is. If you are a restaurant, okay, one is situated in a busy shopping area and the other one is situated in a side street round a corner. Now, both these restaurants are exactly the same menu, same chefs, same decor, and everything to do with them are exactly the same. But one is in a busy area. So which one do you think is going to fare better? Well, obviously, the restaurant in the shopping mall, because it's going to get footfall. That is people passing them. This is another name for traffic. For the one round the corner to be successful, what do they have to do? They have to get people to go to them. And this means advertising. In the internet world, this is called clicks. Okay. This is where we give this advert to somebody, they click on that link, and then they go and view our products and services. What OnPassive is going to do, it is going to target people with our products and service by using artificial intelligence. Now, you probably don't know how that's going to work, and quite frankly, you probably don't care. But what I can tell you now is that OnPassive will be using the same technology that is there right now. For instance, if you search for a washing machine, either on Google or on eBay or Amazon or whatever it may be, then you go onto social media. What do you see all the way down that right-hand side? You see adverts for washing machines. That is because the artificial intelligence know what you've been looking for, and they will target you with other washing machines and products and services. OnPassive has exactly the same technology. When anybody starts typing and looking for one of OnPassive's products and services, we will target that customer with our services. And so there is a higher probability that they will click on that link and then go on to buy our product. Now, one of the ways we're going to do that is by using video marketing. Everybody loves a visual. I'm doing it right now. I'm using slides so that you can actually see and hear what I am saying. But our video marketing is going to be a higher quality broadcastable videos. We're going to use intelligent video formats using friendly interfaces. They're going to be super easy to share, and we're going to give that prioritized target audience. So as soon as somebody types in a product of OnPassive, bam, we are going to target that person. They click on the link. If it's your link that the company has put in front of them, guess what happens? You get a commission, and you haven't had to do a thing because we are paying the company to do it for us. So let's recap then where we're at so far with this presentation. OnPassive, okay, is a done-for-you fund solution, okay? You can use that money for anything you want. It is immediate payment. It comes in daily, hourly. If it's there, you can withdraw it. Not only can you withdraw it directly into your own bank account on a daily basis, but also you can withdraw it in cryptocurrency and other means depending on your country. All of the top marketing automation is going to be done for you by the company because they're going to guarantee visitors and sign up using breakthrough products for the automation of your financial freedom, and a lot more still to be revealed when you become a founder. Our business is unique because we provide a platform to those who already have an existing business so that they can become more successful. Yes, guys, if you already have an existing business and you want to host it on the OnPassive platform, as long as it's legal and legitimate, you can do. And OnPassive will drive traffic to that business. Okay, no other company has ever done this in one place before. For others who have not got an online business, the likes of me and probably 90% of every single founder, we provide to those that have no business experience a successful inline marketing plug and play system that will guarantee your success. Because we seek to help your abundance online by all of this marketing that the company are going to do on our behalf. So let's have a little look at the old stuff that you normally see online and why we are so different. Normally online, you'll see stuff that's based on competition and conflict. We've all been there. Salesman of the week. You have to sell so many products before you get your bonuses or commissions, etc., etc. it all becomes very, very stressful because you are having to go forward all the time. 97% end up being a scam in one way, shape, or form, or turning into a money pit. Normally requires selling, recruiting. Everybody hates recruiting. How many times have you been to people and said, hey, listen, I've got something really good to show you? What happens now? You get that look, that eye roll, not another one of those online things. Everybody hates it. With OnPassive, you don't have to do that. Tools are normally attained separately. There's never any guarantee of your success. Plus, they pit marketers against each other, and normally the compensation plan is based on your own efforts. With OnPassive, it's all based on a mutual benefit. This means the more that I help you, the more you succeed, the more I succeed, but more importantly, the more the company succeed. And that is in all of our interests, because the bigger the company, the bigger the exposure, which means more people know about us, which means more people buy our products and services. And that snowball keeps on going on. We are a real business. I showed you the bricks and mortar places we've got that. We've got real products that are in high demand that people are using right now. We have real people within our support staff and real people that have built these products for us. It's completely self-funding. You pay twice, $97 plus around about $250 when we launch, and that's it. The rest of the time, we will be paying you to use our products and services. Marketers don't have to sell or recruit because the company will do it for you. Every tool needed for success is included in these 2 out-of-pocket payments. And the tools are included in this one low price. We will also give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. How cool is that? You can come on in, you can have a look. If it's not for you, you contact support, say, not sorry, it's not for me. I can have a refund, and they will refund you your founder's fee back, that $97. No questions asked. We all leave as friends and everybody is happy. If you don't believe me on that either, you can actually pay by a Visa or MasterCard, and you're covered by the Visa and MasterCard guarantee anyway. Marketers will only ever compete for themselves. Whatever that financial goal is that you have set in your mind, that is possible and attainable with OnPassive, but nobody will tell you what you have to do. And the best of it all is, guys, when you come on in, there is a revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan that is going to be patented, that has never been seen before online. Now, Ash Mufareh said, everybody in the near future will use something from OnPassive. Whether they come for the money, the tools, the benefits, connections, or communications, they will have a reason to come to OnPassive. At the moment, there is 4.5 billion people who will have a reason to use one of our products and services. Guys, we all have residual bills. So why not make a residual income for yourself to pay for those residual bills? And how are we going to do it all? We're going to do it by using artificial intelligence. This is changing the world of digital marketing. We have this sewn into every single one of our products and services right now. We are not trying to catch up like other companies are. We are not trying to integrate it, because we have built every product and service with this in mind. So every product can be used individually or seamlessly with another one of OnPassive's products and services. Now, there's only ever been one other company that has come close to bringing products and services together into one place. This was about 26, 27 years ago. They brought in Lotus 123. They brought in Excel spreadsheet. They brought in Word and other ones. They put it all together and they called it Microsoft Office. Look how big Microsoft are now. And they started way back then. We are giving you the opportunity to be a founder and partner of OnPassive, the next Microsoft. We are going to be a massive global internet quake, as Charles says. We are something that nobody is expecting to happen. You have the chance to be a founder and partner in the next digital giant. So let's recap then what OnPassive is going to do for you as a founder. They are going to build your team and grow your business by providing over 50 in-demand products and services. They're going to automatically send targeted traffic to your website, seamlessly following up for you with your leads, converting them so that they then join your OnPassive business as a customer. They're going to manage all of your support, so you don't have to touch any of this because it is 100% automated, hands-free. And they do, what else they do as well, they will also provide a system that will enable maximum team retention so that no customer will ever leave us. And they are going to do all this by using artificial intelligence. Now, the growth of OnPassive has been nothing short of phenomenal. So we started in July of 2018, and by the January of 2019, we had 10,000 founders. Let's leapfrog forward one whole year to 2020 in January, 56,000 founders. Not bad, 46,000 in 1 year. Let's go forward 6 months to June, okay, 90,000. So we've just done in 6 months what we did in a year. Let's go forward another 3 months, 150,000 in September. We've just done in 3 months what we did in 6 months in that year. Once we hit September, things started going crazy of last year. We've been bringing in since then around about 2,000 to 3,000 founders every single day since that. Now, this slide here, okay, was done 1 week ago. Okay, we are now sat at 610,000 founders. So do the maths, guys. 12,000 founders have come in 1 week. So why are so many founders joining us on a daily basis? Quite simply, because they can see the vision. They can see what is going to happen and they want to be part of it. You have the ability to be part of it now for this one-time out-of-pocket payment of $97. Okay, we sincerely hope that you do join us. Not only this, okay, when we launch to the world, OnPassive is going to be the next unicorn company. So what is a unicorn company? It is a privately owned startup company with a valuation exceeding $1 billion. There's been many companies that are unicorn companies, all the big names, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, YouTube, Disney as well. They're all unicorn companies. No company has ever done it within their first year of opening to the public. We will do it within our first month of opening to the public. And like I said, guys, you have the ability to be part of it. So what are you going to get for this founder's position? You're going to get exclusive access to a thing we call the O Founders website. We're changing actually from the Go Founders to O Founders. Within this, there is a community section. You can chat to like-minded founders. You'll have personalized links that are there for you and you only, around about 140. There is also emailing services within there as well. There's recordings of old webinars and videos, publications, downloadable GIFs, etc., that you can all use within this back office. You'll also get a thing called early access to use our products and service before they go to the general public. Your time and date stamp will give you prioritized positioning within the company payment system, and this is separate to what you will do in your own endeavors. You'll also be a member of the inner circle where we get to beta test ideas in a round table format and give your feedback of what you want to happen with OnPassive, plus a lot more. So let's just recap then what OnPassive is going to do for you. It is 100% automated, like I said, guys. It is going to advertise for you, get market for you, get leads, signups. They're going to do all your recruiting. They're going to build your team. Plus, they are going to, they're going to do all this plus a lot more. Guys, there is so much more I can tell you about OnPassive. Okay, this is for you or for any other business opportunity, and they do it by using our massive ecosystem that we call OnPassive. We sincerely hope that you will join us. There is some big names, okay, that have done some massive things online right now. Mark Zuckerberg, he created Facebook. Elon Musk, he created Tesla, and Steve Jobs created Apple. Jeff Bezos created Amazon. our very own Ash Mufareh has created OnPassive. It is going to be the next tech giant, and we sincerely hope that you join us as a founder of OnPassive. Thank you very much for viewing this presentation. We are a movement working towards a better world for everybody. No one gets left behind, guys, in OnPassive. Every founder will be successful. The rest of the guys here are seriously in it to win it. Back to you, Susie.
Wow. You were on fire today, Red. What a great presentation. Excellent, excellent. I'm sure everyone watching today feels the same way. What an opportunity that you've been invited by someone who cares about you to be part of this journey with OnPassive. So what I'm going to do is, you may have some questions, which is great. I'm going to enable the chat right now. And if you are a guest and you have a question, please type it in the chat and I'll go through those my best and get it to the panel. In the meantime, we're going to have a few people on the panel speak. I mean, Red really said it all in his presentation. I mean, what a great presentation, and how exciting can it be for you to become part of this. But what I'd like to see if Charles Osung is with us today, and Charles has over 30 years in the information technology business world, and he has been with him OnPassive as well for about 3 years. He knows the system inside and out and can answer any of your questions. So Charles, if you want to add a few things, and then we'll get to Marina and Andy.
Yes, thank you so very much, Susie, for welcoming everybody and setting the stage, running the slideshow behind the scenes. Thank you, Red, for such an awesome, awesome presentation. I kept saying to myself, it should just keep going on. Please don't stop talking. You know what I mean? But it is great. I actually like that last slide where you had all the different images of the CEOs. And then you look at all the CEOs, the only one with the hands open is Ash Mufareh, right? It's like, come on, guys, y'all come on, come join me, right? All these CEOs, they only told a few of their close family and friends. That's it. And they are enjoying billions upon billions of dollars. Ash Mufareh has decided to share his wealth with each and every one of us, with the world at large, okay? Because he believes, what's the point? Making all this money, okay? I'm gonna die and leave them behind, yet people are going somewhere, no food to eat, no clothes to wear, no water to drink. Nope, I'm not gonna be that kind of a CEO. I am gonna spread the wealth. So please come join us. This is a gift. He's extending his hands. Do not hesitate. I know some of you guys, guests hearing this for the first time, may be going, okay, I've heard things like this before. I've joined something like this and they went out of business. So what's the difference? Well, let me tell you the difference. I know Red touched it, but I'm going to emphasize on it. There are three things you must look in a business today. The kind of business we're doing, that OnPassive is offering, that no other company on earth has it. Number one, you do not have to recruit or sell to make money. And I mean serious money. Enough money to give you financial independence. Number two, you don't have to come out of pocket every month, month in, month out, to pay some bill. We'll call it ownership. You don't have to. Number three, now, legitimate, viable products. That is key. All those companies that you see out there that satisfy the first two conditions I just mentioned, yet they go out of business. Guess what? Guess why? They don't have legitimate, viable product. By legitimate, I mean legal. By viable, I mean necessary. Something that you and I, mankind, we need every day. Think about your cell phone. You don't have your cell phone, guess what's gonna happen? Life is miserable. You ain't gonna die, but life will be miserable. You don't have internet access, Wi-Fi, life is miserable. Sometimes I wonder, how did we live without those things back in the day? Okay, that's what I mean by legitimate, viable product. OnPassive has all three of these things in one place. The products are so viable, they're the most legitimate, digital, viable product on earth that you can find in this day and age. And if you find a company that has all three of these conditions I just mentioned to you, you call me or any one of us here, believe me, we are gonna be your first customer. So if you're sitting on the fence, this is a revolution. It's gonna be an internet quake, a shakeup of the internet. You want to be part of it. It is history in the making. Come join us and you will not regret it. Back to you, Susie.
Yes, exactly. You won't regret it. Thank you, Charles, for your insight. Always good to hear your points. Zena has asked, how do we make the $97 payment? And I'll answer that question. So what you need to do, Zena, is get back to the person who invited you, and they will share with you a registration link to get you registered. And then it will bring you, once you're registered, to a payment page. We highly recommend you use a debit or credit card. It's $97 plus a $5 fee. There's other ways to pay. There's Bitcoin or crypto, and there's also Cash App. But we highly recommend you use debit or credit card. And then you will be signed up as a founder. The person who invited you will help you with that. And then you too will have access to the back office. And you will also have your own registration link that you can share with others if you choose to pre-build before we launch. Let's see. Next, I'd like to just remind everybody, please don't put your email address for the link in the chat. Instead, I've put in email onpassivenation@gmail.com and just say, I'd like a copy of today's presentation. And once it's ready, it'll get sent to you either later today or tomorrow. So if you do have questions, type them in the chat. And next, I'd like to say hello to Marina Favitt, who's on the panel here. She is from South Africa, and she's been involved with OnPassive, does a great job with supporting all of the founders around the globe. And she always speaks with such passion and belief and conviction about OnPassive. So if you'd like to share a few words, Marina, that would be great.
Thank you, Susie. Wow, what an introduction. I feel so important.
Well, you are.
Hello, yeah, thank you. I want to say hello, Africa. Hello, world. It's so great to have you. You know, today I knew there was something up because I could feel the earth vibrating. There's definitely a shift on the internet. And then I discovered that it's our CEO's birthday later on. So, wow, what a day. And I just want to, you know, especially today, for some reason, I got so many people that after I hadn't spoken to them in years that have now started questioning, what is this OnPassive that you're involved with? I see you're so excited about it. You know, what's happening? Tell me more. And they're wanting to get in. And we just welcome you, just to give you a little taste or an indication of the magnitude of OnPassive. We have got all walks of life. It does not matter your religion, race, or creed. We've got a rocket scientist, you know, from rocket scientists, doctors, lawyers, everyone in between. We've got people even in poverty that knew that they needed to get a position. Somewhere along the way, they heard that you need to get into an online business, and especially computers or IT, and they knew that they got to get in, and they did whatever it took to get a position. And that is why we are so close to 1 million founders worldwide in pre-launch. And my, oh my, is that not a milestone? We only hit 900,000 just the other day. We're growing by about 3,000 new founders that are seeing the vision and getting on board because they don't want to miss out. And this is truly a blessing. Whoever invited you today to this webinar, please just get back to them. Say thank you, because when you decide to sign up as a founder for your $97 or $102, as Susie said, using a debit or credit card, it is going to change your life as you know it. And we are going to help our CEO with his vision, and that is to make a difference and help to contribute by turning poverty into prosperity around the globe, because we are going to be in a position to do that. So we welcome more questions, and I'm here to help answer. And I will go ahead and introduce our wonderful Andy Burks, who's a financial advisor. He always says what he loves going last, but we just love leaving the best for last, Andy.
Is that what it is, Marina? I'm sure
Yes.
now you're lying, but hey ho, I'm last again. Here we go. Yeah, I'm a financial advisor and have been for 35 years, and I'm not techie in any stretch of the imagination when it comes to online and the internet. I haven't got a clue. And the reason I love this business is the simplicity of it, because everything is automated for us. It's like a light switch. You turn the light switch on. I don't know how electricity works, but I know that if you turn the light switch on, it works. And if you turn it off, it turns off. It's exactly the same with this. So they're going to register us a domain name. They're going to build us a website. They're going to drive, as Red said, specific targeted traffic to the website. And then they're going to close the sale. And they're going to pay us for the customers that fall within our group. What couldn't be simpler? It's absolutely mind-boggling the way that this has been created, and I absolutely love it. So much so that as soon as this thing, look, I'm out of financial services, end of story. There's no need for me to be in anything else. This is the last business you will ever need. So I hope that helps.
Well, can I say something real quick for just to piggyback of what Andy just said? They'll do everything for you up until they'll close the sale. But there's one thing that to me is so huge, and that is the fact that after closing the sales, they take over customer support, okay? And that customer support is not just by the chatbot, but video. So guess what? Your customer comes to your website, they pay the subscription, they have a problem down the road, chatbot comes up, they can't handle the problem, a video pops up showing them what to do, how to do, and you are all this while in the beach somewhere. And I love beaches. Guys, it doesn't get any better than that, okay? No. I just wanted to add that part. Thank you, Andy. Great job.
Yeah, thank you, Andy and Charles. Yeah, and I'm just gonna tell everyone, try to keep it simple. Sometimes if your mind is kind of like in overdrive right now, that's a good sign, because you're thinking and your brain is ticking. But let's just keep it really simple. Okay, you have an opportunity to become a founder right now. Get back to the person who invited you. $97, one time, not every month, one-time payment. Whether you understand business, understand everything, have a huge business or not, it doesn't matter. Our CEO has built this for everyone so that everyone can be successful. My parents are 90 and 94, and they are founders, and they are excited. They listen to the recordings on the webinars. I immediately invited all of my loved ones to join in. Some of them understand online businesses, others of them do not. And boy, are they excited. And I got to tell you, I feel like the hero in my family that I was blessed to be able to find this business and share it with people. One time, $97 out of pocket. Get back to the person who invited you. When we have our global launch, which is scheduled for this year, 2021, you will then become a customer of OnPassive. And it's a one-time out of pocket at that point. We're thinking between $200 and $300 thereabouts. You pay that to activate your account. And like everyone was saying today, fully automated, hands-free. That's the only 2 times you pay, to become a founder and then to activate your account. Then every month, when your monthly subscription is due, it automatically comes out of your earnings without you having to do anything. But like Charles just said, how great is that you do not have to support the customers or troubleshoot or do any technical stuff. That's what grabbed me right away. I was like, oh my goodness, are you serious? This sounds too good to be true. And you know what? It is true, and it is very, very good. And everyone is speaking about our CEO. He is not driven by money. That is not his motivator. His motivation is to have a level playing field for everyone to be successful and to help our finances, take care of what we need to take care of, and then in return after that, give back to humanity. That's what lights him up. That's why he is doing this. He is making the playing field even for all of us for once. So it doesn't, Nana asked, hi, Charles, when is the sales going to be closed? Thanks. So maybe you can just reiterate
Nana,
that.
Yes, Nana, the sale is closed when the customer finally subscribes to what we have. So basically, all those beautiful products that Red mentioned, they're going to be placed on our websites, each and every one of us. And OnPassive is going to send traffic, customers, people looking for those tools. And when somebody comes there and they say, oh, wow, I like this O-Connect, this webinar platform, or I like this VPN application, or I like this O-Tracker, whatever it is, as soon as they decide to purchase or subscribe and they pay that money, it means that sale is closed. Now, some may not purchase right away. They may go back and maybe thinking about it, or maybe waiting for a paycheck, whatever it is. Guess what happens? Our autoresponder, AI-driven, kicks in and reminds them pretty much daily that item is still there, showing them different things so they don't forget. They may come back 1 month later and decide to purchase. That means that sale is closed that day, that 1 month later. So whenever they do decide to subscribe, that is when the sale is closed. And then customer support kicks in. Okay, hope that helps.
It sure does. Thank you, Charles. It looks like we are all set with questions. I just want to remind everybody a couple quick things. If you want a copy of today's presentation, please email onpassivenation@gmail.com. I'll add it again in the chat. Also, if you want to take a look at the products, go to onpassive.com and you can see all the different products. There are frequently asked questions, videos, lots of information, so you can get a feel of the products if you want to take a look around. The other thing to keep in mind is we know you're going to jump on board and become a founding member like the rest of us and be smiling and starting to feel the earthquake happening. The good thing is this may be a lot for you to have to explain to someone that you care about, who you want to share this with. So we do these webinars every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And so that you can send people here and we can explain the business to them and they'll sign up under you. Also, when you become a founder, you'll have access to the back office, which also has some private recorded webinars that you'll have access to. And you'll also have access to finding out where there are different public webinars across the globe in different languages. If you know someone that may not speak English that needs to have this in another language, all of that information is in our back office. So, I mean, how great is that? And that also, when you become a founder, we have private founder webinars. We have one every Monday. It's called our Founders Roundtable. It's 2 p.m. Eastern times every Monday, and you can join those private founder-only webinars where you will have the latest updates, and also you'll be able to discuss, ask questions, whatever you may have on your mind. Okay, so that you have access to as well. So there is one more question, please. Is founders are shareholders? If so, what is the difference between founder and shareholder? So does someone want to discuss? Okay, Andy's got his hand up. Go ahead, Andy. This is for Idrisso. Okay.
Yeah, it's a privately owned company. There are no shareholders. We are part of the company. We're not shareholders. We are founders of the company. Shares are sold if the company becomes a public company, and it's not likely to be a public company. It is a private company.
Yes, we will never be a public company.
let me address the second part to his question, which is, what's the difference between shareholders and founders, right? Okay, my friend. So like Andy just said, when a company intends to go public, they get shareholders, okay? And the idea is to raise capital, to raise funds when they go public. This is a different scenario. And thanks to God, Ash didn't do that, because you and I won't be here, right? We have a lot of filthy rich folks that could just come in and buy up all the shares, right? He doesn't want that. He wants to help all of us. So now he says, I'm going to help as many people as possible. I'm going to bring them in with me, and they're going to help me found the company. So that's why we're called founders. We're helping to found the company. And how do we do that? We do that by participating in the beta testing. We do that by bringing up ideas. You can go to your back office and suggest some things. So he's giving us a chance to be able to pre-build also, because when we do launch, every customer, everybody in OnPassive is gonna get their site advertised, or gonna get commission if you decide to become a reseller. So we are founders. We are given a chance to pre-build our teams. We also have perks as founders, okay? So we have so many different advantages. Red showed that in the slide, some advantages. But one of the biggest advantages as a founder is that we're gonna get extra traffic when we launch. So yes, there's gonna be traffic for everybody, but the founders, that $97 that you're paying gives you access to a lot of traffic worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what it is, okay? So that's the difference.
Okay, well, thank you, Charles. Yes, and I see Marina's got her background wishing our CEO a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ash. We can't stress enough, someone invited you today because they love you and care about you. So you need to get back to them. They will help you along in this process. And we really, truly believe if you just catch a sliver of what was presented today, you're going to want to jump on board, because don't wait until the global launch. There are so many benefits to becoming a founder to get in now. I know there's a lot of people who talk about FOMO, F-O-M-O, fear of missing out. Don't be one of those people. You know, we don't try to convince you, pester, or pressure. We're just telling you, if you caught a glimpse of this, we're very transparent here. Jump on board. You'll be happy you did. And then we'll see you at the next private founders only webinar. Okay. Someone asked, when is the expected launch date? We don't have a date, but the expectation is that we will be launching in 2021. Okay, so I'd like to, on behalf of everybody else on the panel and everyone in the chat who joined us today, thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Just a quick reminder, our next guest webinar is on Saturday at 11 a.m. So those of you who are coming in, you're gonna be joining. You don't have to start explaining to your loved ones. The window is shutting very rapidly. So this train is gonna take off. So you have limited time to bring in your loved ones. You cannot explain it just yet, no problem. We have another one of these on Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's it. Enjoy
Okay.
the rest of your evening. Okay.
Yes, and thank you, Red, for an excellent presentation. Remember, if you want a copy, email onpassivenation@gmail.com so you can listen to Red again and soak it all up, okay? So have a great day, everybody, and thanks for joining us today.
Bye. We are so in it to win it.
So what you got that right.